Now, there's really no issue that sums up the craziness of the US-Cuba relationship, such as the Guantanamo Bay naval base, which is perched on the eastern end of Cuba. That's actually the United States' oldest overseas base. It's been under US control since 1903, shortly after the end of the Spanish-American War. We pay Cuba, that is the US government, pays Cuba $4,085 a year to rent the territory of Guantanamo Bay. And the lease is written where it can only be dissolved under one of two conditions: if the US abandons the base, or if both the United States and Cuba agree to dissolve the lease. Well, since Fidel Castro came into power in 1959, his message has been very clear: get out of Guantanamo Bay. And the US has replied, well, we don't agree. So every year, our US Treasury Department cuts this check for $4,085 and delivers it to the Cuban government. But the Cubans don't cash the checks. In fact, Fidel Castro has been known in front of certain foreign visitors to open the desk drawer where he keeps all of these checks and rifle through them, fuming with indignation. Now, this, of course, has given the notoriously profligate US military one of our great bargains. This is a free base. And so while there's discussions about closing Guantanamo Bay, that refers to closing the detention facilities at Guantanamo Bay. There's very little serious discussion in the US government about ending the US occupation or the US territory in Guantanamo.